Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about a desire to build a life with somebody. So it looks like we have the intent to probably like move in or make some sort of proposal or even talk about having children or getting a dog. For those of you that are not interested in children or are beyond that stage in your life, this could be more so about adopting a pet together, but we have children are involved or will be soon. And then we have the future is becoming clear. So there's maybe an idea that this kind of ending to a love story was not necessarily in somebody's realm of possibility, but we have like a dream becoming a little bit more concrete for somebody, which is kind of exciting. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I missed you all yesterday. I just needed a little bit of time to myself. So I do think I want to do 2 live streams today. So hopefully that'll help make up for it. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy weekend if you're watching this when I post it. I'm going to go with the Energy Oracle next. What else do we have? Hello there, King of Wands. How are you doing? Hello, Chantel. How are you doing? We've got number 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. So protection. And the first chakra is self-knowledge. I have them written up there if you wonder why I look up there. And then we have number 20, envy. So look, when I talk about things like dreams coming true or things that you really want becoming more concrete or more of a reality, this is going to potentially put you in a situation where you draw negative attention. If you are prosperous or successful in your business, those that are not may envy or covet, your situation. If you are in a happy relationship, those that are not are going to be a little bit upset, jealous. So there's something about whoever I'm reading for, you discovering your authentic path or pursuing something that really makes you happy, doing something that is making you feel more alive. And this is drawing attention of others or jealousy from others. This is the Fairy Mermaid. Hello there, Ross. How are you doing? Hello, James. Nice. Hello. How's it going, Miss Peggy? How are you? All right. What else do we have? Number 30, which is the Lily. Oops. And number 1, which is the Rider, R-I-D-E-R. I always spell that because when I hear that word, the first thing I think of is W-R-I-T-E-R. But we have a peaceful journey, a peaceful conversation. I think this is somebody reaching out to clarify a situation. There could have been a difficult difference of opinion in terms of where something was going or how somebody could be with the person they care about. And there's a change of perspective because we have self-knowledge as the focus. So this is discovering or even like admitting to oneself, this is what I want. This is what I think would make me happy. And then having that conversation. So it's like I'm hearing a knock on a door, like, hey, guess what? There's something I want to talk about. Hello there, Miriam. How are you doing? Hello, Soul Origin. I hope you're well. Oh, James, you're very kind. And Chantal, I can't see the picture, but I bet he's right. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Okay, let's go with the Morgan Greer. Five of Cups in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Wands. You ever get to a point where you're so just kind of like fed up or over it in terms of people talking about what you want, people talking about what you do, that you just kind of throw your arms up and you're like, what? You're going to talk crap about me, whether or not I drink that or do that or eat that or say that or go to that. So guess what? If you're going to talk crap about me, no matter what, I'm just going to do what I want to do. You can talk your crap. At least I'll be over here enjoying myself and you'll still be focusing on other people. So this is somebody standing up for how they want to live, being who they are, and I'm proud of you. Authenticity is, I think, one of the most important foundational bricks to a happy life. If you feel like you have to put on a show for other people, it's really hard to prioritize correctly in your life. Two of Wands, Lovers in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is a second burst of courage or energy, determination to do something regarding a decision that was left kind of on the back burner. For some of you, this is doing right by yourself in the pursuit of your career, where you want to live. But with those first couple of cards, there is the possibility, of course, that you want to be with somebody that you want to start a family with or that you want to start a life with. For others of you, that children and that future card is more so saying, I know there are going to be people that don't necessarily agree with my decision, but there's somewhere that I want to be. There's somewhere that I want to live. There's someone that I feel I need to be a good role model for. So I'm going to do what makes me happy. For some of you, this is just, I'm going to do what's right for my kids. And this is very positive energy. So I applaud you. There's a decision that I think you kind of had to put to the side for a little bit, focus until you could get to a point where you had the ability to make the decision. And with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this could be like a savings account, waiting for some money to come through, talking to some people, seeing if there's like a possibility of a loan or, repayment of a loan, whatever it might be. I do think that like getting your money right or getting your ducks in a row is part of this. But there is a sense that even though I delayed this decision, it was always important to me. It was always something I wanted to come back to. I wasn't willing to give up on this. And now we have the Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. A sense of being willing to kind of up the ante or take more decisive action. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups join the Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. For some of you, this Four of Cups is primarily about realizing how discontent or uninspired your environment is, the people that you maybe surround yourself with, people you work with, your friends. No shade, but I feel like you're yearning for something that would be more of a supportive environment. I remember as a teenager talking with my father about where I should potentially go for college. And he was telling me about the importance of the environment, that yes, it's important to find a place that will teach you what you need to learn in terms of your chosen discipline, but do you also have the inspiration around you? And so he prioritized seeing what that actual environment would be like for my top choices. And it's one of my favorite memories as a kid. We took a little trip to like 5 different colleges that I was looking at. And one of them I remember having ranked kind of highly, but when I went on campus, I was just kind of like, well, this is shit. And no, I'm not going to tell you which one. Another one wasn't ranked very highly, but was the one I ended up choosing. And one of the reasons I ended up choosing it was that energy on the campus was so alive. There were people, playing like frisbee golf and hanging out and like reading on the campus grounds. There were events that were regular and like a thriving couple of different departments that were really interesting. So it's like somebody has a taste for what they really want, or what kind of environment they want to be in, what kind of life they want to live, who they want to be. And they know that there's something that is pulling them towards that. But for others of you, that Knight of Pentacles is like a threat. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, this Knight of Wands is a sense of renewed urgency, or a sense of, I've got to like get moving now, because they find out somebody else is pursuing the same thing, but like behind them, if that makes sense. So I know if we have like a saved video game, that I'm right here and you're right here, but if I am not working on my progress, you could exceed me. Do you know what I'm saying? So we have somebody that may feel like there's a risk of rejection or losing out on what they want if they don't move a little bit quicker. So if you're trying to buy a house, you can't just like dilly-dally. Most markets, at least, would probably suggest that you make an offer when you know you want something. 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups in the reverse. Waiting around, or the procrastination, the sense that you aren't doing something, is contributing to a sense of sadness, or even like restlessness is what I'm picking up. So yesterday I didn't intentionally, I didn't wake up and think, I'm not going to do a live stream today. I just need like a day to myself. I actually had like an accidental 4-hour nap. I woke up and I was like, what day is it? Who am I? What year is it? What's going on? Was I watching a movie? I don't know. And then I was going to do a live stream after I woke up, and it just felt like I needed a day to myself, right? I feel like this person is experiencing some of that restlessness I was dealing with after I woke up, where I was like, I should do something. I got to be productive. Why didn't I get any? What should I? No. This person is feeling pulled in a lot of different directions, but at the same time, I think knows exactly what it is they need to prioritize. Because with the 10 of Wands, there's a sense here that something has been resolved that was a block to an important goal or a dream of theirs. Hello there, Brianna. How are you doing? And Espanol. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Hello, Redbeard. Thank you, Peggy. I'm not always the best at doing that. I really do miss you all when I don't do a live stream, so All right, so let's get another oracle. Or another Lenormand. This is the Gilded Reverie. Number 21, which is the Mountain. Number 43, the labyrinth, or as you know, I like to say, labyrinth. And number 42, which is the compass. Every now and then I hear lyrics from a Radiohead song. For a minute there, I lost myself. And that makes a lot of sense with this particular trio, because when you think of labyrinth or mountain, you don't necessarily think, that's going to be easy. Sign me up. I'm sure I can handle that. It's meant to convey that there was a complicated or difficult journey that somebody had to navigate, right? You have to find the path that makes the most sense for you. But it wasn't easy. And I feel like this is saying, this is correlated to our 10 of Wands, right? Somebody had to put together a plan. Somebody had to take action, take a different path maybe than they originally thought they needed to. Climb this mountain, find the right turns. But the compass tells me that this person has figured it out. Yeah, it may have been a little bit of a complex journey. It wasn't just get on the highway, go, 100 miles and then exit the highway. It was 42 different turns on country roads. This person did it. So I'm proud of you. Oh, you lucky bastards. We have number 11, the whip, which, you know what? It feels like a great time to say happy birthday to Tiana, because that's, oh my God, you're there. Hello, Tiana. I think it's her birthday, right? Is it your birthday? Don't lie to me. If it's her birthday, everyone say happy birthday to Tiana. Yes, we have the whip. We have the clock. It's a cuckoo clock, which is great. Number 37. And then number 40, the mask. That's amazing. The timing on that was pretty epic, don't you think, Tiana? Okay, so without much ado, the whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. This tells me that there's been a delay that has been really difficult for somebody. There's been a lot of work. Kind of feels like delaying gratification, right? When you have a choice, whether or not you want to do something that you know is going to make you happy in the short term or do something that makes you happy in the long term, not a lot of people have the ability to say, I choose long term. I don't need to have anything awesome in the near future. I will work hard and then I will have the thing that I want, right? How good are you at saving money? How good are you at working overtime when you need that extra money? How good are you at cutting out things like coffee or booze or whatever it is to minimize your cost, right? We have somebody that has gone through something difficult, cut back, made choices that they knew were right, but they weren't easy. This is where people fall off that path, right? I'm doing what's right for me, even though it kind of sucks. And I feel that they've had to wear a bit of a mask. I'm doing this difficult thing. I'm making this change, but I'm putting on a smiling face. And especially if this children card is resonating for you, this could be like putting on a happy face when you're working really hard as a single parent or trying to do right by, children in your life. It's difficult, but I don't want you to see me struggle, right? It's not always rainbows and sunshine, right? But you got to get through it somehow. That's if you want my honest assessment of why I crack stupid little jokes all the time, like, I really would agree with you if you said that I make dad jokes because, like, I do. It's low-hanging fruit sometimes, and I really don't care. If I make someone giggle, points, in my book. Like, we all need a little bit of stress relief. I feel like if you get that by making fun of how dumb my joke is, that's, like, so worth it for me. If I laugh at my joke, mission accomplished. If other people laugh at my joke, even only one in a crowd, bonus. Like, whatever, life's too short. Do what I want. Plus, like, I don't view it as a bad thing to be easily amused. I laugh at almost anything, okay? And if you think that that means that I'm, like, lowbrow or, like, not classy, that's cool with me. We have the Sea Tom, which is the Knight of Cups. These are the mystical cats, and they're freaking adorable. Three of Earth, which is the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Sky, which is the Five of Swords. This is difficult because it feels like in order to achieve your authentic, like, lifestyle or vision, you had to break some connection, leave some workplace, end a friendship, end a relationship. And you got somebody that's a little bit mopey, a little bit upset, maybe even trying to make you feel guilty. Why would you do that? Why would you change that? Why would you separate that? Why would you move away? Let's see. Well, I can't say that anymore. So I've almost been here for 2 years. And in May of 2022, I had a conversation with my best friend. I went over to tell her I was moving away. And it felt like such a heavy conversation because we were hanging out like every day. And it felt like that conversation changed the nature of our friendship. Like, sorry, there's like a bag down there. Like, doing what was right for myself was somehow a slight to my friend. And I'm not going to tell you details, but it didn't feel like there was support in my decision or that there was going to be much of a friendship after that. Five of Swords is not a very friendly energy. This is like, I'm going to make you feel like you ruined something for me. Example that's coming through for me is if you work for somebody or work with somebody that you're really good friends with, or maybe you even like partnered with somebody in a business, they're making you feel like crap for choosing what you need to do. Yeah. Queen, and then the King of Swords in the reverse. In this deck, it's the Sky Queen and the Sky King. And right in the middle is the card called Consequences, which is Justice in the reverse. I feel like you're abandoning me. I feel like you're not doing right by me. This person is like considering your life choices in the context of what works for them. And that's not the kind of unconditional love solid friendships or relationships are built on. It's all about balance, right? Trying to navigate life decisions in a way that takes into consideration what other people around you that you care about want, but also what you want or need. This is somebody who's being unfairly rude or petty because they feel like you have chosen something that will distance you from them or will make their life more difficult. It's not a very nice energy, to be honest. I feel like you just need to be reminded that when you are doing right by yourself or your family or what you need in your life, the people that will make you feel bad for that are selfish in a bad way. And I would say it to their face. I'm sorry, are you saying I should make choices in my life and, perhaps the lives of my family or my children based on what is best for you? Help me understand. That's really hard for me to understand because I'm trying to do right by myself. We have the Lovers, the Empress in the reverse, and the Six of Fire or Six of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, this could be a parent that doesn't want you to have what you want, right? The Children card could be talking about a parental relationship. We have a major decision that somebody's trying to influence, but they are trying to block what you want to build. They're trying to hit at whatever insecurity you might have. So be warned. This person's going to hit at your confidence. This person's going to hit at whether or not you could do what you want to do. And I don't think they're right. I think they're being malicious. I think they're trying to create doubt so that they get what they want. And that's pretty crappy of them. Hello there, Grant. How are you doing? Hello, Juan. I hope you're having a great day. Do you think of the consequences before doing anything? Yes. Tasty. I like that. Let's make it a t-shirt. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Yes, exactly. That is how you know. Hi there, Hunter. How are you doing? The emoji's perfect choice there, Jennifer. We have the Four of C in the reverse. This is the Four of Cups. We had that up here as well. So Four of Cups in the reverse is joined by the Sky Tom in the reverse, which is the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of C or the Two of Cups. I just love that card so much. It's like, what would happen? This is somebody asking, what would happen if I just up and left? What would happen if I just did what I want? What would happen if I spontaneously started driving or bought a plane ticket or found a new place to live? Somebody is thinking about being wildly impulsive because they recognize that people are trying to block what they want. So if you're not going to be supportive, then I'm just going to dip. And I love this Two of C because Two of Cups, right? It feels like an introduction with the cats sniffing each other. For some of you, you're doing what's right for yourself despite what your family wants, and you find your true love. For others of you, you're putting aside the opinions of your family because you know who your love is and you want to be near them. But there is something here about living your authentic life, getting you what you want, and it requires you to be a little bit impulsive, a little bit crazy. Some of the best decisions I've made in my life made the people closest to me go, what? What are you doing? That doesn't sound like you. I know, isn't it great? I'm like doing something different because I don't want to be stuck in a rut, right? Isn't that great? I don't know, Carmen. You're a little bit crazy. Yeah. The day you tell me that I'm normal, I'll be a little bit sad. Just a little bit. Because like I know I'm not. Hello there. How's it going? Is it Ruba? Or is that a V? We'll go with RV. Hello, Alaskan Dan. How you doing? Hi, Kimberly. Proud of you. You're a badass. All right. This is the Beginner's Tarot. Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, kind of like what I was just talking about. If where I was felt like I was just kind of stifled or stuck, it wasn't the vibe, right? Maybe you had some friendships turn sour. Maybe you had a job that wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Maybe you felt like you learned everything you could from that situation. Maybe you felt like you were too close to people that you didn't really need in your life anymore. But this Page of Pentacles, this is an interest in building something new. This is a desire in like investing in something new. And the Knight of Swords is like, oh, I'm not going to wait until tomorrow. I'm doing that today. Today. I don't have time to wait because like I know that's my happiness over there. So why would I be like chilling out in like the lobby? I know my appointment was like 10 minutes ago. I'm just going back there. Hello there, Chandlo. How are you doing? It is a fairy tale, isn't it? Seven of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. Seven of Cups. Bonus, Queen of Swords. This feels like a departure. Getting on a plane, getting in a car. Being honest. Some of you might literally put the departure before the truth. Hey, yeah, no, I just wanted to let you know about like 12 hours ago, I left. Yeah, have a great night. See ya. Bye. I'm gone. Sorry. I didn't tell you, but now you know. I do feel like there are some people that are like, what, you didn't say goodbye. You didn't have time. I'm sorry. I had to move. Maybe you even say, you know, I had to because I had this appointment. I had to because I had an interview. I had to because like I moved on this house or this apartment. It's just how it is. But when you have options, sometimes people sit there and they're like, frozen because that's too many choices. This Queen of Swords, this is saying somebody saw the fact that there were multiple choices. I could do this, which I have been doing for a long time. I could do this, which is really just this with like a, I don't know, slight change to it. Or I could do this really different thing that's really like making me curious about how different life could be. And the Queen of Swords is decisive. This is somebody who looks at the information and goes, bingo, that's what I want. So this was not a 6 months long decision, right? You might have been fantasizing or like daydreaming about this is what I want to do someday. But when something like pops up as like a sign, or maybe you see, you know, for rent, for sale, a job application or whatever it is, you're like, that's it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm moving. I'm making this decision. I like that. So we have Death, a card that I would say most people are like, yeah, but I love it because it indicates a sense of transformation. I think it's more about positive endings than negative ones, but to each their own, right? But when you have the Emperor come out right after that, yeah, no, this is about somebody who figured out what they needed to do. Ah, that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is that envy card that we got at the beginning. I'm not letting the fact that some people will judge me or be jealous or like cause some drama over what I did stop me from making this transformation or making this change. I'm ready for growth. I'm ready for something different. I'm ready to transform what isn't working for me into something that does work for me. I don't know if you noticed, these cards all have a number on them, right? Both of these are number 4, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. So 444 is an important number for you. Ooh, the Queen of Swords is also a 4. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. 3 of Cups. Yeah, there's a willingness to just kind of push out of your mind what other people will think about your decision. If you're going to be disappointed, that's fine. If you're going to be upset with me, that's fine. If you're going to throw a little temper tantrum, that's on you. Just think about how old you are and whether or not that's like age appropriate. You know what I mean? Because when somebody makes a decision that I know is right for them, even though it might mean I don't get to see them as much, or even though it might mean I don't get what I want, I'm still happy for them, right? I'm glad you get what you want or that you are living your dream. Get it, you know? If there are people that don't celebrate your wins, ask yourself why. And I think that's what this person has done. All right, let's get a few from the Tarot de la Nuit. That's my horrible French. I hope you liked it. Oh, yeah. That's why you're here, right, James? All right, we've got the 4 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and the Devil in the reverse. If I am putting time and energy into something that has a faulty foundation, I know it's only going to cause problems anyways. Have you ever remodeled a house? Have you ever like tried to put lipstick on a pig? Like, say you have a bathroom that has like a cracked floor. You could potentially just put new flooring on top of that floor and hope that it's all right. But like the real person that wants to have long lasting like resolution is going to check out the subfloor, right? Is going to see, do we have like a structural problem? Do we have to pull it all the way, like take everything out? Do we have to like gut this? This is somebody who looked at their life and said, this is not a good place to build my life. This is not a good place to live. This is not a good place to work. This is not a good relationship, or this is not a good family connection. Whatever it is, I'm going to pack up my ish and find a better spot, a better view, a better, maybe it's just moving like 5 minutes away from where you want to work, you know, whatever it is. This person has identified what was blocking them and decided, I'm not going to wait around for things to get better. I'm going to make the changes I need to make for myself. King of Cups in the reverse, Page of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse. And while I think people might put on a bit of a display for you, an emotional display, like, how could you do that to me? How could you make that choice? How could you like distance yourself? How could you, decide to not work with me anymore, whatever it is? I think this Page of Cups is you. Like, sorry, but I get kind of like an Alicia Silverstone vibe from this card, just kind of like a clueless, like, sorry, daddy. I'm pretty sure she says that in that movie. So don't come after me for that one. King of Cups in the reverse. These people are going to throw a little bit of like stomp their feet, but you're going to stay strong, or you have stayed strong, and explain, I feel pulled to try this or experience something different. And so I'm going to go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this job. I'm going to buy that house, or, sign the papers for that apartment, whatever it might be. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. My mouse decided to work again. Isn't that fun? Hello there, Assured Services. How are you doing? Yo. Hi there, Drew. I hope you're doing well. All right, I am going to leave it there. But like I said, the goal is to come back for another live stream. So I hope to see you on that one. And then I'm going to record some more shirts for you all. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles.